Good morning, dear children. I hope you all are safe at home and preparing for your coming board exam. Today, we will see Science and Technology Part 2, Chapter 8, Cell Biology and Biotechnology. In this chapter, we will study the topics like cell biology, that is cytology, biotechnology and its applications, stem cell, and important stages in the development of agriculture. Let's begin with the first topic, that is cell biology or cytology. Dear students, we know that we have studied the structure, types, and organelles of the cell in the previous standard. This is called as cell biology or cytology. Besides above mentioned points, it includes the study of cell division and many other aspects of the cell. There are revolutionary changes in the field of human health due to cell biology. Research institutes specially dedicated for research on cells are established at Pune and Bangalore. National Center for Cell Science at Pune and INSTEM at Bangalore are involved in valuable research. Visit both the websites mentioned above and try to understand the research undergoing in those institutes. Let's learn about stem cells. These are special type of cells present in the body of multicellular organisms. These cells give rise to all other types of cells present in the body of multicellular organisms. Similarly, these cells play an important role in wound healing. We had studied the stem cells of plants in the previous class. Now, we shall study the stem cells in animals, particularly in human beings. New organism is formed from the zygote, that is formed by union of male and female gamete. At the earliest stage of development, organism is in the form of a mass of cells. All the cells in that mass are almost alike. Those cells are called as stem cells. Next is stem cell preservation. For the purpose of preservation, stem cell samples are carefully collected from sources like cord blood, red bone marrow or embryo, blastocyst, and are kept in small sterile vials. Those vials are kept in liquid nitrogen at -135 degrees Celsius to -190 degrees Celsius. Next is stem cell research. Dear students, in biotechnology, stem cell research is a revolutionary event after cloning. This technique has the potential of bringing about the fundamental changes in the medical science. Depending upon source, stem cells are of two types, as embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells. Let's learn about embryonic stem cells. Division of the zygote starts and thereby it is converted into embryo. Cells of embryo undergo repeated mitotic division. Cell differentiation starts from 14th day of conception. Cells of different organs like osteocytes, bone cells, hepatocytes, liver cells, and neurons are formed due to differentiation. Embryonic cells before differentiation are called as embryonic stem cells. 220 different types of cells in human body are formed from single type cells, that is embryonic stem cells. Thus, stem cells are primary type of undifferentiated cells with self-multiplying ability, and they are parent cell of all type of human cells. This property of stem cell is called pluripotency. It has been found that if these stem cells are collected well before the beginning of differentiation on 14th day, that is during 5th to 7th day, and cultured with certain biochemical stimulus in laboratory, as per the stimulus they can transform themselves into desired type of cells, thereby tissues, and finally into organ. Adult stem cell. Stem cell can be obtained from the body of adult person also. There are three main sources of stem cells in the body of adult person. They are red bone marrow, adipose connective tissue and blood, cord blood immediate after birth. Uses of stem cell. 1. Regenerative therapy, in which A. Cell therapy. Stem cells are used to replace the dead cell in case of conditions like diabetes, myocardial infarction, Alzheimer's disease, and Parkinson's disease. B. To produce blood cells required in conditions like anemia, thalassemia, leukemia, etc. 2. Organ transplantation. In case of failure of organs like kidneys and liver, this can be produced with the help of stem cells and transplanted. Organ transplantation. Various organs in the human body either become less efficient or completely functionless due to various reasons like aging, accidents, infections, disorders, etc. Life of such person becomes difficult, or even fatality might occur under such conditions. However, if a person gets the necessary organ under such conditions, its life can be saved. Availability of donor is an important requirement in organ transplantation. Each person has a pair of kidneys. As the process of excretion can occur with the help of single kidney, person can donate another one. Similarly, skin from certain part of the body can also be donated. Various factors like blood group, diseases, disorders, age, etc. of the donor and recipient need to be paid attention during transplantation. However, other organs cannot be donated during the lifetime. Organs like liver, heart, eyes can be donated after death only. This has led to the emergence of concepts like posthumous, that is after death donation of the body and organs. Organ and body donation. Human bodies are disposed of after death as per traditional customs. However, due to progress in science, it has been realized that many organs remains functional for a certain period of time even after death occurs under specific conditions. Concepts like organ donation and body donation have emerged recently after realization that such organs can be used to save the life of other needful person. A liberal view behind the concept of organ and body donation is that after death, our body should be useful to other needful person so that their miserable life would become comfortable. Awareness about this concept is increasing in our country, and people are voluntarily donating their bodies. Life of many people can be saved by organ and body donation. Blinds can regain the vision. Life of many people can be rendered comfortable by donation of organs like liver, kidneys, heart, heart valves, skin, etc. Similarly, body can be made available for research in medical studies. Many government and social organizations are working towards increasing the awareness about body donation. Next part is biotechnology. Students, we have studied in the earlier class that biotechnology is bringing about artificial genetic changes and hybridization in organisms for human welfare. Various branches of science like cytology, biochemistry, molecular biology, and genetic engineering are included in the biotechnology. There is considerable progress mainly in the field of agriculture and pharmacy due to biotechnology. New experiments are being performed for improving the agricultural yield. In pharmacy, experiments for production of antibodies, vitamins, and hormones like insulin have been successful. High-class varieties of crops have been developed through the technique of tissue culture. Biotechnology includes following main areas. 1. Use of various abilities of microbes like yogurt production from milk and alcohol from molasses. 2. Use of productivity of the cells. For example, production of antibiotics and vaccines, etc. with the help of specific cells. 3. Use of biomolecules like DNA and proteins in human welfare. 4. Development of plants, animals, and products of desired quality by gene manipulation. Production of human growth hormone with the help of genetically modified bacteria. 5. Use of genetic and non-genetic technique. Non-genetic biotechnology involves use of either cell or tissue. For example, tissue culture, production of hybrid seeds, etc. Now, benefits of biotechnology. First, it has become possible to increase the per hectare yield irrespective of the limitations of cropland area. 2. Expenses on disease control have minimized since development of resistant varieties. 3. Due to development of fast fruit setting varieties, yield per annum has been increased. 4. Development of stress resistant varieties which can withstand variable temperatures, water stress, changing fertility of soil, etc. has become possible. Commercial applications of biotechnology. 1. Crop biotechnology. Biotechnology is used in agricultural field to improve yield and variety. A. Hybrid seeds. Genes of two different crops are recombined to form hybrids of various crops. This is specially useful for fruits. B. Genetically modified crops. Crops developed with desired characters by integrating foreign gene with their genome are called as genetically modified crops. High yielding varieties with resistance to disease, alkalinity, weeds, other stresses like cold and drought. BT cotton. A gene had been isolated from the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis and integrated with the gene of cotton. Due to this, the toxin which is fatal for bollworm was produced in leaves and bolls of cotton. If bollworm feeds on leaves, the toxin destroys alimentary canal and the bollworm dies. BT brinjal variety is developed by using the gene isolated from Bacillus thuringiensis. This improved variety of brinjal kills the pest in same way as the BT cotton does. Golden rice, a gene synthesizing the vitamin A, that is beta carotene, has been introduced in this variety of the rice. As compared to the normal variety, this variety, which has been developed in 2005, contains 23 times more amount of beta carotene. Herbicide tolerant plants. Weeds always affect the growth of main crop. If herbicides are used to destroy the weeds, it affects the main crop too. Due to this, herbicide tolerant plant varieties of crops are being developed. Due to this, it has become possible to selectively destroy the weeds. C. Biofertilizers. Due to use of biofertilizers instead of chemical fertilizers, nitrogen fixation and phosphate solubilization abilities of the plant are improved. Mainly, the bacteria like Rhizobium, Azotobacter, Nostoc, Anabaena, and plants like Azolla are used as biofertilizers. In the last year, we have studied the technique of tissue culture. Genetic improvement of the plant has become possible due to tissue culture, and besides, those characters inherited to next generation. Next is animal husbandry. Two main methods as artificial insemination and embryo transfer are used in animal husbandry. It helps to improve both the quality and quantity of animal products, for example milk, meat, wool, etc. Similarly, animals with more strength have been developed for hard work. 3. Human health. Diagnosis and treatment of the diseases are two important aspects of the human health management. Biotechnology helps to identify the role of gene, if any, in disease of person. Diagnosis of diabetes and heart diseases has become possible even before the onset of symptoms with the help of biotechnology. Diagnosis of the diseases like AIDS, dengue can be done within few minutes. Hence, treatment can be done at the earliest. Various medicines are used for the treatment of diseases. For example, the hormone insulin is used in the treatment of diabetes. Earlier, insulin was being collected from the pancreas of horses. However, nowadays, due to biotechnology, insulin can be prepared with the help of bacteria. For this purpose, human insulin gene has been inserted into the genome of bacteria. Various vaccines and antibiotics are also produced in the same way. Vaccine is the antigen containing material given to acquire either permanent or temporary immunity against a specific pathogen or disease. Traditionally, vaccines were prepared with the help of pathogens. completely or partially killed pathogens were used as vaccines. However, due to this, there were chances of contracting the diseases in case of some persons. Hence, as an alternative, scientists tried to artificially produce vaccines with the help of biotechnology. For this purpose, scientists produce the antigen in laboratory with the help of gene isolated from the pathogen and used as vaccines. Thus, safer vaccines are being produced. Now, proteins which act as an antigen are injected in pure form instead of injecting the killed or semi-killed pathogens. These proteins keep the person away from diseases by keeping the immune system active. Thus, injecting the antigen is the safest way in vaccination. Vaccines produced with the help of biotechnology are more thermostable and remain active for longer duration. For example, vaccines of polio, hepatitis, etc. Next is edible vaccines. Work on production of edible vaccines is in progress and presently potatoes are being produced with the help of biotechnology. These potatoes are called as transgenic potatoes. These potatoes will act against bacteria like Vibrio cholerae and E. coli. Consumption of these raw potatoes generate the immunity against cholera and the diseases caused due to E. coli. What will happen if these potatoes are cooked for consumption? If the potatoes are cooked for consumption, they lose the protective property against disease, hence have to be eaten raw. B. Treatment. Biotechnology is useful for production of hormones like insulin, somatotropin, and blood clotting factors. C. Interferon. This is a group of small-sized protein molecule used in treatment of viral diseases. These are produced in blood. However, nowadays, with the help of biotechnology, transgenic E. coli are used for production of interferon. D. Gene therapy. Gene therapy to treat genetic disorders in somatic cells has become possible due to biotechnology. For example, phenylketonuria (PKT) arises due to genetic changes in hepatocytes, that is liver cells. It has become possible to treat it with gene therapy. This method is called as somatic cell gene therapy. All the cells except sperms and ova in the body are called as somatic cells. Next is cloning. Production of replica of any cell or organ or entire organism is called as cloning. 1. Reproductive cloning. A clone can be produced by fusion of a nucleus of somatic cell with the enucleated ovum of anybody. Thus, there is no need of sperm to produce new organism. 2. Therapeutic cloning. Stem cell can be derived from the cell formed in the laboratory by the union of somatic cell nucleus with the enucleated egg cell. Various diseases can be treated with the help of these stem cells. Similar to cells, genes can also be cloned and millions of copies of the same gene can be produced. Those can be used for gene therapy and other purposes. controlling the inheritance of hereditary diseases, continuation of generations, enhancing the specific tendency may become possible due to cloning technique. However, there is worldwide opposition to human cloning on various issues. Peeking into history. A sheep, Dolly, was born in Scotland by cloning technique on 5th July 1996. Nucleus from the udder cell of sheep of Finn Dorset variety had been introduced into enucleated ovum of the Scottish sheep. Then the ovum was allowed to develop in the uterus of Scottish sheep and thereby the dolly had been born. It was showing the characters as per the chromosomes in the nucleus and any character of Scottish sheep was not visible. 4. Industrial products or white biotechnology. Various industrial chemicals can be produced through the less expensive processes. For example, alcohol production from sugar molasses with the help of transgenic yeast. Thank you, students. Remaining part of this chapter we will complete tomorrow. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take care and study the completed part.